Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. So today's daily quest is to cast 20 blue or red spells, and unfortunately I don't really have a good Is It deck option, so I haven't taken the time to make a new one yet. So we're going to do some mono red aggro. Now, as the name kind of implies with here, this is a World Champions deck that you can find. Actually, I'll just show it real quick. I didn't make any changes to the deck. Hold on. Oh, because I clicked on the... Anyway, you can find these listed, latest deck lists. Click here, and then they'll show you some of the, as you can see, the winning Magic the Gathering Arena deck lists. This deck is, I think, was in like the Mythic ranks. It's a World Champion deck, so, and it's basically exactly what you would expect from Mono Red at the moment. Heartfire Hero, Hired Claw, Monastery Swiftspear for your 1-drop creatures, Emberheart Challenger, and Manifold Mouse for your 2-drops. Most of the time you're going to be using Manifold Mouse's ability on Heartfire Hero to power that up, make it just worse and worse. Kind of an odd one out is Screaming Nemesis, but it's a good hasted 3/3 for 3, and whenever it's dealt damage, you can deal that damage to any target. So actually kind of an interesting way to finish things off, potentially. Witchstalker Frenzy, Lightning Strike, Monstrous Rage, and Shock are our non-creature spells. So 4 copies of Rockface Village, mainly because add red for creature spells, and then for a red and tapping this card. So technically for two land cards. You can give a lizard, mouse, otter, or raccoon +1 to their power, and it gains haste until end of turn. Best thing to use this on is Hired Claw. Yeah, it's Hired Claw, maybe even Manifold Mouse if you really want to, because our other, or even Heartfire Hero, seeing as how that is an effect that applies that should activate its Valiant. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've tested it a little bit. I think 1 or 2 matches, and I won one of the matches. The other one just wasn't a really good matchup. But it does what it does. It's exactly what you think it would be. So this is actually not a great opening hand, but I'll keep it. No, a better opening hand is starting off with one of your 1-drops. But going first, I can Mountain, and then I have a Shock I can use to burn my opponent. Which is fine. I'll take the 1. But it keeps them from having to scam. They're going to plot. Yep. Monstrous Rage. Impressive. Very nice. Still ended up going our way, so. Are they really going to rope out? Is that what's going to happen here? Wow. I mean, I get it. They're playing a different variant of the mono red, mono red wins. It's not a bad one, but like Cacophony Scamp is decent. But with red, you really want stuff that has haste so you can start dealing damage very quickly. And that's just not what... And really, Scamp's just not great for that. I don't know. Of some of the mono reds I've seen, this is definitely my preferred one, just because it's a lot more... It's a lot simpler. It's very much, you have a creature, play the creature. Instead of having to think like, oh, I need to have this creature, but I also need to make sure I have mana to throw out a Bane Splitter or a Might of the Meek that has no effect. I mean, that does what it does, but unless your creature's a mouse, it's not getting that +1 to power. So really, it's just giving something trample and then drawing a card in this instant. So, but yeah, they decided to rage quit, I guess. Which is fine. I'll take the win. Doesn't bother me. The one thing I do have against this deck is that it's so mainstream. You'll see most of the time you see mono red, you're going to see some variation of this, and I get it. It works. It can work really, really well. But it's just not my preference, We're going up against another mono red. Unless this is a Boros Enchantments. Or Boros Auras, I think is what they call it. Yeah, that's about right. Go ahead and get rid of the Heartfire Hero. Mainly so they can't start buffing it up, make it worse. Nothing else? Really? Alright. Obviously we're gonna go Screaming Nemesis here. If they burn it, they take damage. No? Alright. Yeah, their own Rockface Village. Do they... So their hand can't be just land, right? Nope. Wow, their hand is mostly land. That's actually kind of crazy. If I can get rid of their Swiftspear, which I'll do next turn, then I kind of like my chances. Makes me wonder what this card is, though. Alright. Alright, so we're both tapped of cards. Say, please, pull a land. Let that be a land. Sorry, hand hit the mic. I do that a lot. They can use their own Rockface Village to do what I just did. And they can do it twice, actually. Do it again. Do it again. Make it as strong as you can get it. Wow. Interesting. I'd rather just get rid of the creature. Oh, whoops. Now let's go. That's either a land. I assume that was a land or a burn, like a either a shock, lightning strike, something along those lines, or another land. Because yeah, no matter what, if it was a burn land, best one to get rid of would have been Emberheart, because that would have just killed them. But that I would have taken them out next turn anyway. So yeah, not much they could do there. Honestly, I've gotten really lucky. I've gotten really lucky with these matchups, both of them being mono reds. Like, both of them being mono reds, that's interesting. And I've just been able to deal more damage faster, so. Anyway, let's do one more match. Now, right, like I said, this will probably be the last match. See how it goes. Yeah, I like this. All right. Yep. Nope. Yeah. Even with that being so quick, I'm still gonna go ahead and wrap things up because I get the feeling that was another mono red, and they didn't have anything to start things off with. So, oh, that is funny. That is so funny. And with that, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. If you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you do happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.